to another video. So today we are going to be going through my League 2 predictions for the upcoming season. Before I get into the video, I do just want to mention again about the Football Content Awards. There are literally 8 days left of voting. The link will be in the description, so please, if you can, go and vote for me. It means so much. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So for the bottom 2 teams in general, I put them there for the same reasons. So bottom of the table, I have put Sutton. They're signing a few players, don't get me wrong, they are signing players trying to push for some sort of survival or whatever goals they've got for this season. I just don't think they're going to end up with a strong enough squad. I feel like they're really going to struggle compared to standards elsewhere in the league. In 23rd, I've put Hartlepool. It's basically the same reason. They are signing some quality players. I just don't think the squad is strong enough to keep them up this year. Now we're coming into 22nd. I put Barrow. They struggled significantly last season and are going out there signing players like Reece Hutton, like quality players. I just still think they're going to struggle this season. 21st, I've put Swindon. People aren't going to agree with this. However, it's the whole situation that's going on with Swindon at the minute. Like, the club is a nightmare. The owner has just ruined the club so much, and I feel so bad for Swindon fans. I just feel like everything that's going on financially and things like that, their squad, like, they've already had players that have signed for them over the summer terminate contracts to go elsewhere. John McGreal was appointed manager. He didn't even manage a game. It's a mess at Swindon, and I just feel like that's going to affect them so much. And they're definitely going to be in for a little bit of a relegation battle this season because of it. Up, I've put Scunthorpe. They're a bit all over the place. Like, they're really going to struggle. Like, last season they struggled, you know. I feel like they might have a kind of repetitive season this year as well. Next, I've put Stevenage. I've said this for the past couple of seasons. I don't think their recruitment is based on how they'll fit into the team. I think it's just based if they're a quality player, we'll sign them, like, you know, that sort of thing. And I feel like because of it, they struggled like 2 seasons ago because of it. They went out and bought loads of players and they struggled so much. For me, I just feel like they go off quality of players, not how they'd fit in. And that really affects how the team, you know, runs. 18th, I've put Oldham. Now, obviously, everyone knows the situation that's going on with Oldham. They're really struggling financially at the minute. They've lost quite a lot of their first team. If you look at their lineups and stuff at the minute for pre-season, it's all trialists. I mean, apart from that, like, they've signed a few good players, but I just feel like they're going to struggle again, all because of poor ownership. 17th, I've put Harrogate. I'm going to say have got a decent squad. They did fairly well last season, considering came up non-league, didn't really do much in terms of transfer business, but they've got quite a good squad this year. However, I just don't feel like it's good enough to get into the top end of the table. They've then put Crawley. Obviously, you know, they've got a few standout players like Josh Wright, but they've lost quite a lot of prolific players for them. It's like they haven't really got that attacking mentality anymore. So it's almost as if there's no one there to put the ball in the net, and I feel like that's where they're struggling. We're coming towards mid-ish table now. I put Rochdale in 15th. Obviously, they're the newcomers, but they've only just got a new manager. They've made 1 or 2 signings so far this season. For me, I don't think they're going to be up there this year. I feel like they'll have a kind of safety kind of season. I don't think they're going to be pushing back for promotion with the squad they have. They've lost Quadbo by. I just feel like certain players aren't going to be suitable for the level. I feel like they're actually going to struggle a bit. Just in front of Rochdale, I've put Carlisle. Now, don't get me wrong, overall, they had an amazing season for them as a club, personally. Like, you weren't expecting it whatsoever. Since they've lost players, obviously they had Joshua Coyote on loan. They've lost Amari Patrick. He was quite a significant player for them. They've still got players like Brennan Dickinson though, and I'd love to see him play properly this season because quite a few of their players were out injured as well. So it'll be interesting to see how they do this season. I just feel like they'll finish high mid-table. 13th, I've put Bristol Rovers. Now, obviously, their manager is, you know, going through some stuff at the minute. He's back coaching them though. We're not going to go into that. Squad's looking all right. Does need to improve in some areas, I feel. They've made a few good signings. I feel like they're just going to have an average kind of season. 12th, I've put Exeter. They made quite a lot of decent signings like Samuel Nombe, you know, Giovanni Brown, I guess. it'd be interesting to see how they do. I just feel like I don't think they're going to have an amazing season. However, I definitely think that Samuel Nombe is going to be one of those players we have to watch this season. Just above the top 10, I put Forest Green. Obviously, they're normally around the playoffs. They got it last year. They're always up there. Just, you know, signed some great players. I just feel like the other teams that I've put up there really have strong squads this season, and I feel like they're not, it's imbalanced a bit. Coming into top 10 now. And in 10th, I've put Tranmere. I put them there because last year they had a very strong season since coming down. It was almost like a rebound season, and I feel like they're really going to carry on with that this season, you know. Made a couple of good signings, so it'll be interesting to see how they adapt into the team. But I do feel like they're going to be top 10 this season. The whole of the top 10 is just, in my opinion, I feel like they've got the kind of strongest squads. 9th, I've put Newport. They have got a strong squad. I just feel like when it gets closer towards the end of the season, they're going to miss out. I reckon they'll miss out by like 6 points. I feel like it's going to be a really tight season overall, but I feel like they will miss out by just that tiny bit. Just above the playoffs, I put Leyton Orient. They've got a new manager in, Kenny Jackett. He has said in his interview he wants a top end push, and I feel like the signings they're bringing in, Omar Beckles, you know, players like that, is really going to help them. Like last year I put them up there and they did quite a good job. Like they finished above what everyone kind of thought, but I feel like definitely they are going to be up there this season. 7th, you know, you got to put them somewhere. I've put Salford. You know, I like flashing the money around in terms of wages, but you know, it attracts good players at the end of the day, and they haven't achieved a playoff spot yet since coming up in the league, and I feel like this year it may actually be the season they end up getting in the playoffs. In 6th, this is a bit of a surprised one, I guess, but I've put Walsall. The signings they're making at the minute and the way they're laying out their team, because we've only got a week, it's literally a week today until the season starts. The way they're laying out the team and the signings they've brought in, I feel like they genuinely might have a chance this season. 5th, I have put Northampton Town. They had a fairly decent squad last year. I think it wasn't strong enough. But I feel like it definitely is a contender for promotion again this year. Like they've got Kabamba, they've got Joseph Mills. I feel like Scott Pollock this season is a standout player for them, and I feel like that's what's gonna, the team's a lot more connected this year, and I feel like they genuinely will be promotion contenders. Just before automatic promotion, I've put Port Vale. They were favourites last season, unfortunately it didn't happen. They've got a good squad anyway, they're bringing new additions into the squad. It's looking very, very strong. I am actually intrigued on how they get on, but I do think they will achieve playoffs this season. Automatic promotion spots. In 3rd place, no biasness, obviously, I put Colchester. We have got, so far, we've got a pretty strong squad, I'm not gonna lie. We've got Alan Judge, he has been amazing in pre-season. Alan Judge, Luke Chambers, he is solid at the back. Our whole back line is basically Ipswich. It's basically back line is Ipswich, midfield is Ipswich, so you've got that chemistry already, and I feel like it genuinely is going to work so well for us this year. I am super confident. Everyone's watching this thinking, Lauren, just wait, because it's not going to happen. But I am so confident this year, and I can't wait till next Saturday, because yeah, runners up this year, I've put Bradford. They have got a pretty decent squad, and they've made quality signings like Abo Issa, Lee Angle. The setup there that they're trying to achieve, obviously they appointed Morecambe's old manager, and he took Morecambe up last year, you know, and I feel like that's genuinely going to be like a confidence boost for Bradford, and I feel like they will achieve promotion. So obviously Champions League, there's only one team left, and I put Mansfield. I put them there because last year they had a dodgy season actually compared to the squad. I feel like it was like Stevenage. They brought in loads of quality players, but there wasn't much chemistry. However, this year I feel like they've worked on it significantly, and I do feel like they are going to be a really strong side to come against. And I do feel like they are going to go up because the additions they're bringing in, you know, the players they've already got, the defence is solid. They've brought in good attackers. Like for me, I just feel like they're definitely going to be League One side squad this year. So that is the end of today's video. Obviously that was just my opinions, but yeah, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are only now 127 off of 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon.